15 to go. The Giants have 2 timeouts remaining. Beckham got a block, got a couple of them. And this may be a flag. And then a kick by Beckham. Tell you, this game's got a chance to get ugly. It might get ugly right now. It is getting ugly right now. You can see this coming from a long time ago. We've had a kicker kick somebody in the face. We've had a couple of late hits out of bounds. That one a very late hit out of bounds by Alec Ogletree. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't like it at all.
Well, when he was going to get off of the block, Alex Ogletree actually pushed him and mushed him in the helmet and in the face mask. And that's when you saw the retaliation out of Odell Beckham Jr. But we've got to get back to football here. As much fighting and all this stuff that's going on, yeah, it's going to bring some intensity to this football games. But let's do it inside the lines. Let's do it out on the football field, and let's play a competitive game here.
I got to tell you, David Deal, you know, you brought it up earlier. It's clearly that's just a late hit, a late shove, and then a push, a kick.
Good thing Laura Oakman was able, our sideline reporter was able to get out of the way of that one because she was right there.
Get out of the way, Laura. Find safety somewhere down there. You know, you brought it up earlier, and you're a guy that played in the league.
Robinson, who has the touchdown for Chicago. He's good for 5. Wow. And let's check in. Oh, now we got a fight.
They are going at it. At first, I thought they were joking, but
that's Wims, Javon Wims, and Janoris Jenkins, with C.J. Gardner-Johnson involved as well, and that was real.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get Wims. I mean, I think when the flag came out, they caught Wims. He's bouncing around as though he's going to that the flag's going to be on the Saints. I'm not so sure. This happened well after the play. I mean, it's over. The play's over. Whoa. I don't even know what that was about.
Well, they'll look at that back in New York.
Yeah, he may be gone. I mean, he should be gone. The guy who he hit was C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who had nothing to do with that play.
And then just now, Wims. Man.
Well, that's just not smart football. And he can think about it in the locker room, I guess, here shortly.
More Lynch. We've seen a lot already. Into the pile he goes, trying to dig his way. Wolf among them, a couple down there, and Pecco with his hands right around his ankles. Oh, we have a fight on the other side. Look at this. After Crabtree, helmet's being thrown. Talib grabbed it off. Referee is down, and look at holding on to his ribs.
Well, that started with the block. That was Crabtree on Aqib Talib. Remember, there's some history between these two guys, and I think that's really where the fight started. Crabtree actually blocks him.
Look at, we have another one right here.
Look at this.
Oh, and a swing right
this
there.
Is crazy because now you're going to get ejected from the game. I mean, this is just selfish. When your own self-interest are more important than the team, then you put yourself and your team at risk. And that's terrible. You just can't do it. You got to exercise some self-control.
During last season's Week 17 meeting in Denver, Aqib Talib and Crabtree got into it, and he took that gold chain and ripped it off his neck, snapping it in half. And then moments ago, here's what happened.
Yeah, I think this. Look, watch this block. Look, and it doesn't stop there.
Wow.
I mean, you just knew that this was going to happen.
Mike Evans just punched a guy, and now the benches have cleared. Trying to hold guys back off the sideline. Wow.
Well, we told you these teams have been super chatty in their matchups the last couple years. And it's still going in there.
Yeah, that wasn't your typical. I mean, there was punches thrown. That wasn't your typical post whistle scuffle. This was pretty heated.
Brady and Marshawn Lattimore, and then Fournette gets involved.
Yeah, Fournette. Oh, and then Mike Evans came, and
Both teams to the sideline. Both teams to the sideline.
you see Evans came off, and he just rocked Lattimore. Wouldn't be surprised to see some guys thrown out of this one here, KB.
Yeah, New York can get involved and make decisions here. We told you earlier about Lattimore and Evans. They really don't like each other. They've had issues in the past. And that is really what got this going. And then Evans came on to heat it up. Flags everywhere. Boy, oh boy, what a mess.
Wow.
For these officials, tell me what you're seeing.
See flags hit the ground in this situation, New York can automatically get involved. Not just who was called for the foul, but whoever else participates in the fight. And then they can eject those players. Now, you heard Sean Hockley say both teams go to the sidelines. And so then the officials are going to talk to New York. May take them a while to get this whole thing settled. They're all going to offset, by the way. I don't care how many fouls end up getting called against each team.
Personal fouls on each team. Number 23 for New Orleans and number 13.
Thinking about what could have been, and here's what was going on after that run. And again, it's Beckham and Norman downfield. Beckham walks off with his helmet off, and there's still not a flag down on the turf. Let's see how it got going.
Well, Josh Norman was on him. They gave a little bit of help, and it looked like Odell Beckham came back in and took a shot on Josh Norman, and you just don't know what all has happened on each of these plays. We saw on the first possession the scuffle that took place.
Even after the last play, these two are still going at it.
Well, the last two times we see there from Odell Beckham, and then on the previous scuffle that they had, I think that was initiated by Beckham as well, because he's been getting pounded on each time, and he's waiting for them now to throw a flag. He's trying to keep his cool, hand up inside the face mask, and if these officials would watch what's going on.
All of us at the hospital, those cleats represent so many special people.
Oh, there's no doubt that Trevor represents them well. And oh my, that'll be Al Shire, who's flagged for the big hit on the slide, and that's going to start a little bit of a scrum afterwards as the Jaguars come in to protect their QB. Oh my goodness.
There are multiple fouls on the play, and they will offset. Personal foul, defense number 0. Personal foul, offense number 17. Personal foul, offense number 22. Both numbers 0 and 22 are disqualified.
In Houston, as Trevor Lawrence goes to the locker room, involved in a shouting match. And I mean, we saw this all across college football yesterday. We're seeing it in an ugly way today. Trevor Lawrence carted off after an absolute cheap shot on the slide from Azeez Al-Shire.
I don't know what's going on in the game of football right now, where we have the unsportsmanlike situations where there's a lack of respect for the
one-on-one. It seems every week he is an elite player.
Second down, quick throw near side. Smith again as another first down inside the 25. And Greenlaw slams him down, and that's going to be 15 more. And now tempers flare. And Nick Sirianni right in the middle of it for the Eagles.
Well, it seemed like Philadelphia needed a little spark. It seemed like they've been kind of sluggish the first couple quarters of this game, and I wonder if this is the spark. They felt like Jalen Hurts was hit out of bounds late. They didn't get the call. Now watch Dre Greenlaw. He clearly picks up and suplexes Smith out of bounds. That's a penalty. And Dom.
Big Dom right there in the middle of it.
I feel like we've read a lot about Big Dom, the security here for Philadelphia. And
listen, he picks restaurants and he protects his players.
Yeah, watch Dre Greenlaw, though. He kind of puts his hands in his face. Oh, yeah, oh, man. They're going to have to sort all this out. I mean, Dom put his hand in Dre Greenlaw's chest to kind of keep him away. And
so much else is returning to the Eagles.
Personal foul, number 57 of San Francisco, who has also been disqualified.